I've got the goods. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Peach. Today we are going through a Goose Creek candle haul. I received 7 candles from Goose Creek today that I bought on the buy 3 get 4 free sale. Most of them are fall Halloween themed. I do have one in here that's just kind of what I'm trying to try out that I've been kind of iffy about getting, so lots of fun things to look at today. This is my first video, so I am a little bit excited. Unfortunately, it's very hot in here, so I'm going to try to do this quickly. Just for general reference, I am somebody who likes gourmand, dessert, cakey kind of fragrances. I do also like fresh, sweet, and fruity kind of vibes. So most of what I've gotten here is going to be dessert. Without further ado though, we're gonna get started today with the first candle. I have here spiked pumpkin donut. The fragrance notes are spiked pumpkin, apple, fried donut, cider, and vanilla bean. It has a very cute donut packaging. It's got a nice little cake donut going on there with frosting all over it, and that just kind of goes all around with, ooh, a pumpkin. Okay, God, there was just a pumpkin on one of the sides, but very cute. It's in the new Goose Creek packaging with the fragrance notes on the front, or just general fragrance notes here on the front. This one piqued my interest because I'm very much into pumpkin donuts. Listen, when they come out this time of year, I am always a fiend for a pumpkin donut, so I'm hoping that this kind of helps me with my cravings. You get the pumpkin fragrance, you get the donut fragrance, but this also has a very strong and like over top note of frosting, which I absolutely adore. There is a slight apple in there that does kind of mellow out like that pumpkin overload, which is awesome all in all. It comes out to be a very well-rounded like donut fragrance. Smells really good. Personally, I think the fragrance here really matches with the name. The pumpkin donut part is coming to me. I'm not really seeing any of this spiked pumpkin. It just smells like a really nice, mellow, like rich pumpkin fragrance. I don't get this like spiked vibe to it. All in all though, if you want something that straight up smells like a pumpkin donut with like a thick layer of frosting on it, this is it, hands down. I recommend this candle. I'm excited to burn it, quite honestly. And it comes in that really nice, sleek new packaging. I'm very much into it. I think I would give this candle a 10 out of 10. Would recommend. I'm excited to burn it. It smells phenomenal. I think what really gets me is that frosting smell. That really nice smell of like a thick icing, thick frosting. I think I'm in love. Next up here, I have Frankenfizz. This is our first Halloween candle. It comes in this really, really cute little cartoony packaging, wrapped all the way around it. Very cute. I'm in love with the packaging for these. So, Frankenfizz. The notes for Frankenfizz are berry fizz, citrus punch, musk, and sugar. I'm intrigued about the musk, quite honestly, to see how that kind of plays in, but the only way to know is to smell it. Pop it off. I feel like I've smelled this before. For starters, the citrus comes off first to me. It has a very similar note to the like Icy Pop collection from summer from Goose Creek. They all had this like fizziness to it that was kind of like soda. It evokes that vibe. The berry I do get. It's kind of faint though, and it smells really artificial. It kind of smells like a cleaner. Smells a little chemical-y. The citrus punch, I'd say, is the topmost note for me. I'll be real though, I think the musk is what's kind of making this smell a little like off for me. That's kind of like interfering to me with the sweet, like the berry fizz and the citrus punch. I feel like that's interfering with that for me. Sugar is one of those scent notes that it doesn't smell like anything. Sugar doesn't smell like anything. It really just makes things smell sweet and taste sweet. So I don't smell sugar. The berry fizz, the citrus punch, and the musk are there, right? All in all, personally though, I feel like I might burn this downstairs in just like my living space. Doesn't really evoke a dessert for me. I expected it to just smell sweeter, quite honestly. Does it smell bad? No. Does it smell like some kind of like hodgepodge, like mixed fruit soda? No. That's kind of what I thought it would smell like. So, all in all, for the full thing, like, before a burn too, like, this is all cold, so, you know, who knows how different it's gonna smell when it's burning, but the way it is now, I'm gonna honestly give this probably like a 6 out of 10. It's just not exactly what I thought it would smell like. I thought it was gonna be sweeter, most definitely. Thought it was gonna smell like a berry soda or a citrus soda, but it's kind of, I feel like the musk kind of drowns it out for me. So, not my favorite, but not dreadful. The next candle that we have to look at is Poison Apple. It is in that same adorable, cartoony little packaging that I absolutely adore. The fragrance notes for Poison Apple are poison apple, liqueur, pecan, rich caramel, and vanilla. My first problem before I smell it is that one of the fragrance notes is literally the name of the candle. I already didn't know what poison apple smelled like. Saying that one of the fragrance notes of it is a poison apple, you make me want to take you literally. Like it's gonna smell like poison. Because that isn't descriptive at all. But okay. The notes that we do have that are descriptive though are the liqueur, the pecan, the rich caramel, and the vanilla. So we will see about that. I'm expecting an apple scent, and I'm kind of expecting it to smell a little bit like a candied apple, like a caramel apple. But we're gonna find out. This, it almost smells like feet. This right off the bat smells like I just opened a bottle of like Fabuloso or something. Like I just opened something I'm going to pour into a bucket and use to clean my floor. It doesn't smell like food. It kind of smells like feet. I guess once that sourness goes away a little bit, like that feet smell does go away after a second, but it smells like floor cleaner. Is that necessarily a bad thing? No. It smells good. It just kind of, you know, I think a good way to describe it is it smells like it's supposed to be a caramel apple, but then like you just opened a bag of candy, like that's just completely mixed up. Like you've got chocolates, you've got fruity things, you've got all kinds of stuff, like a candy bag, right? And it just smells like an amalgamation of everything. It just smells weird, but it smells like candy. That's kind of what this smells like. When I do go to burn this, I will probably not burn it in my room because I'm not a big fan. I don't know, bro. It smells like floor cleaner. I guess this would be good if you're trying to make your house smell like you just washed your floor. But other than that, ew. Give my final rating as maybe like a 4 out of 10. It could smell better, definitely. It doesn't smell god awful though. So, can't win them all. This next one I was quite excited about just because I'm kind of a sucker for things like this during the fall. This is Pecan Butter Tart. The fragrance notes for Pecan Butter Tart are toasted pecans, warm butter, praline, maple sugar, and spice. This has me excited because I can literally just experience the smell of baking a pecan pie any moment of any day. Let's give her a whiff. Okay. The first thing I'm getting is like brown butter. I'm amazed. Next up would be that pecan. The pecan, it's really nice, quite honestly, when companies are able to really get that nutty fragrance, you know, make it actually smell like crushed nuts, or like when you eat them. The pecan is there, very much so. The maple sugar can definitely smell the maple. The maple is very much a like lower sitting note going on in there, but that just makes me think that when it burns, it's gonna be just nice and warm, nice and like slightly mapley the entire time, which is immaculate. All in all, I would give this candle a 10 out of 10. Actually, you know, no, yeah. Right now it's up there with that spiked pumpkin donut, so I'm pretty hyped to burn it. This is the smell of fall. The next delight that we have here today is Guilty Pumpkin. Now this one is in that alternate Halloween packaging. This one I believe is meant to be a luminary packaging because all these little bats are actually just clear. So I imagine when it burns, the bats shine through. Very, very cute. I'm excited. It's got the little jack-o'-lantern on the front. I find it adorable. The fragrance notes for Guilty Pumpkin are golden waffle, pumpkin spice, maple, cinnamon, and sugar. So this one very much to me sounds like it's going to be just a nice pumpkin spice fragrance. But let's find out. Straight up. Straight up. I don't know what exactly they're using to get this pumpkin fragrance, but so far Goose Creek's pumpkin is the bomb.com. Like, all of the pumpkin that they've used throughout these comes off really well and just smells really warm and like it's just sweetened creamy pumpkin. I love that. Kind of like a pumpkin puree. The golden waffle I'd say is kind of like not a huge hitting note, but I could see that being like kind of in the base of it and just going kind of throughout it. The pumpkin spice, the cinnamon, and the sugar. Again, you don't really smell sugar. Pumpkin spice and the cinnamon are very much there in that pumpkin spice department. Smells delightful. The maple is subtle, not super strong in this one, but it helps round out the fragrance altogether. If you're looking for something that's kind of just simply pumpkin, I would recommend this. Though it kind of presents itself as something that's not straight up pumpkin, I think that this does the job really well. If you're looking for something that just kind of has a well-rounded pumpkin fragrance, I think I would recommend this. Just a good everyday pumpkin for fall. 10 out of 10. It's just spot on for what it is. Pulling up on our second to last candle is going to be Spiderweb Pancakes, again in that really cute like luminary bat design. The fragrance notes for Spiderweb Pancakes are maple pancakes, blackberries, butter, syrup, and vanilla. I'm very excited about this one. I hope that it smells a bit better than the blueberry pancakes that I've got here. That one just didn't really hit my vibe, but let's find out. I'm really excited for this one, quite honestly. Right off of the bat, I can smell the maple pancakes. I can smell the butter. The blackberries are very much just kind of intertwined into the rest of it. They're not like overshadowing anything. It very much smells like pancakes topped with blackberries, with butter, and with syrup. This might be one of my new favorite candles, actually. I am really excited to burn this one. This might be my first burn, actually. I'm sorry, spiked pumpkin donut, but I'd say all in all, the one note that I'm not getting super strong on is that vanilla, which I don't mind. A lot of times vanillas come off to be a bit much in literally anything. So I will honestly give this one a 10 out of 10. This smells immaculate, and it's definitely not all washed out and fake smelling like that blueberry pancakes. I had so much hope for blueberry pancakes, and it did not deliver. This is delivering very much on the pancake that I wanted, with a little bit of berry sprinkled in. 10 out of 10 candle, 11 out of 10 candle, new ride or die. This is going up there with Paris Cafe. I'm excited. I love this candle. Okay, last and hopefully not least is Coffee House. Now, a little bit of backstory on this candle. I am currently on the hunt to find a coffee candle that will kind of replace Paris Cafe for me. My ride or die ultimate candle, like if I was on a deserted island, I would take it with me. Paris Cafe. To me, it smells like brewing a fresh pot of coffee with a little bit of cream and a little bit of sugar. That fresh brewed coffee note is very important to me, and it smells spot on to the real deal in Paris Cafe. I decided not to buy a bunch of backups during the semi-annual when they were discontinuing it, because I don't feel like I need a bunch of backups, but it's gonna be really sad if they're just like, yeah, no, we're done with Paris Cafe and like never bring it back. That's not like Bath & Body Works, but you can always be a little bit spooked. Fragrance notes for Coffee House are fresh coffee, chocolate, and caramel. Kind of have my hopes up that it's gonna smell like a fresh brewed coffee, but with that chocolate and caramel, little concerned that it's not, but again, the only way to find out is to smell it. This smells like chocolate cake. I'm a bit disappointed because I don't smell any coffee in this. The only note that I am really getting is chocolate. Great. All in all, the candle doesn't smell bad. It's just not what I wanted at all. So I suppose I will be able to live with it, though. I will burn this. For a candle that smells like chocolate, and to me, like chocolate cake, I'm not really that mad. I will still take the time to enjoy this candle, but it seems that my hunt for a new coffee candle continues. To be completely honest, even though I've been disappointed, I would give this candle an 8 out of 10. Do I get the fresh coffee? No. Do I get the caramel? No. Do I get chocolate? Yes. I do hope that this does not smell sooty and ashy, because that's something that I find to be typical of chocolate candles. I hope that that chocolate just shines through the whole time, and I just have a nice candle that smells like chocolate. And now we have come to the end of the video. Thank you so much for stopping by. Again, my name is Peach. I intend to be reviewing more candles and actually more fragrance related products I have acquired a bit of a collection of fine fragrance mists, perfumes, lotions, shower gels, hand creams. I am a fiend for hand cream, and I'm just starting to amass a collection of a bunch of stuff that smells really good. So I was hoping to kind of share that with you, and hopefully y'all will join me as I continue to ramble on about all of the things that I love. At a different point, I think I will begin doing some kind of gaming content, because aside from spending all of my money on things that smell good, I also play video games quite a lot. Preferably Genshin Impact, because I hate my money. Definitely be on the lookout for other content that you may be interested in. If you like the video, go ahead and like. If you're interested in seeing more, please go ahead and subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them below in the comment section. I would love to hear responses. I would love to hear some correspondence. Thank you again for coming to see me today, and I hope you have a wonderful time. Bye.